Good morning, all. Take three. You can definitely tell that retrograde is present. I do hope you're well, and I hope the retrograde is treating you well. I have a power of restrictive speech as well. I don't know if anybody's trying to say something and they can't get their point across. But it has been a little while since I've last read. I've had a few things going on that have needed my attention. So I'm back, okay? So those of you that are here still, thank you very much, okay? Please do like, share and subscribe and share this channel far and wide, all right? This is for guidance, spiritual guidance and entertainment purposes only, okay? Any actions or decisions you make or take as a result of watching this reading and in life, and in every situation, are on you. They're your responsibility, not mine or the channel's, okay? I am an intuitive witch, okay? So when I shuffle and the cards jump, I get told, and then you get told, okay? Sometimes you may see a card that comes out if I'm running tarot or oracle, whichever I'm running, and you might think, it doesn't mean that. It does if I'm being told that at the time, okay? The only source that I actually take orders from in this world is the universe. So when I get told something, however obscure it may come across or sound, that's the message for someone. Now, this reading may not resonate with all of you. There are 8 billion of us delights on this disco ball, and we are not all up to the same thing, okay? So all these readings also for collective, for every sign. I do believe, and evidence also suggests that there is all elements and signs in our chart somewhere along the line. So bits of it may resonate with you. So they may correlate with aspects of your chart, your life, and your general soul balance. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, I've got over 400 readings on this channel. Knock yourself out. Go and have a look. One of them there's gonna be a message for you, despite what the title is. All readings are timeless. Today is the 26th of August 2023, but that is just for my reference. Okay, so without further ado and any more chitter chatter, shall we ride, guys? Okay, let's go. I see chains. I see chains a lot recently. When I'm going through this, I'm seeing gravel paths and gates. But today I see quite a lot of rocks on a path and chains. You either feel bound to something or you're about to break free from something. Or you're feeling the need for stability to hold on. That's another weird message. Let's see what the cards say, shall we? Let's see where they take us today. Okay. Guardians, angels, spirits, guides, I thank you for coming in and blessing us on this reading. I ask that you spread love, light, and good intentions to all. That bang in the ball in the back of the net. That literally bangs the first image I got during that very brief moment of reflection there. Also, a sentence I've been given the last few weeks, just I'm generally going about my business, is rejection is protection, but it is also reflection. So in this time that you feel there is nothing happening for you, this is a prime opportunity to reflect. I'm also not going to tell you what you want to hear. I will tell you what you need to hear. So there may be times when you think, oh God, she's a negative Nelly, or I don't like the feeling of this, or this is not what I want to happen. It is what it is. And a lot of us, everyone does it. No one's exempt. A lot of us absolve ourselves from blame when really we should be looking at ourselves. Not to say we're to blame all the time, but accountability and responsibility for your actions is part of your soul growth. If you keep thinking that you're the injured party, you're the victim, all stages, you're going to have a lot of surprises in their life, and not all of them are going to be good, are they? Okay, it's quite some reading collective. Let's see what we've got for you here. Ooh, okay. It is Mercury retrograde, and one of the things about Mercury retrograde, which can be a little bit annoying, but sometimes needed, is the re-emergence of past energies. I'm not going to tell you that the love of your life is going to turn up on a Wednesday wearing a red jumper and holding a blue balloon. I'm not, no. But there is a reconciliation card here. This can be anything. that end card ties it in. So shall we start from the beginning? Okay, let's not do the untethered Hayley style of reading. Let's start from the beginning. Spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Now I said to you I could see a gravel path and I could see a chain. Okay, it was a big heavy metal chain. It might be one that you've just cut. Okay, one that you've been holding on to guide you, or one that's been binding you. I've just been given the sentence, have you been binding your own progress? Have you? Sometimes we can be in a self-imposed prison, a bit of an Eight of Swords energy, and we need to look at that sometimes. Sometimes we allow fear to feed us, and fear, okay, only feeds darkness, and it's not our responsibility to feed the vermin, okay. They are parasitic. They will go anywhere where the light is, and sometimes those of us that have done the work seem to have people drawn to us that are set on drawing from our energy and leaving us depleted, okay. It's all dependent on the amount of work that you've done as to how well you can discern that, decipher that, and decide, no, this isn't for me. I'm going to shine my light. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, okay? Your little light is yours, okay? And it is there, even when you feel it isn't. This is like a fairy here, underneath the water. And the funny thing is although that's a numbered card, 50, to me that looks almost like the light, the top. You can see a breakthrough coming through, can't you? You know there is progress, no matter how deep things seem sometimes. You can see your light at the end of your tunnel, whichever your tunnel may be presenting to you. You can see it. You're curious. Look at this. There's a lot of water, but not all of these readings are water. There's the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy in here quite a lot. I can also see a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. I'm not seeing too much air, funnily enough. Stranger, curiosity. Something or someone has piqued your interest. And you're wondering, is it safe? Only you can answer that. But look, still waters run deep. What did I say at the beginning? I said rejection is protection, but it is principally reflection. Protection to reflect in peace, in your own time, in your own headspace, right? There's fire and water here, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Together, they make steam. Be careful, this is the message I've just been given. Be careful you don't allow the steam to cloud your vision. Look through the waters. Look at what is underneath it, not the reflection or the illusion you are being given. Look and see the situation, whatever it is, okay, for what it is. Next card, I have the needle, intentionality. Yes. Look, I've just said, look at the fine print. Look at it very, very closely. There's a lot of passionate energy, okay, pertaining to this. A lot of passionate energy. But there's your air. Four of Swords, rest, recovery in the tarot. I like to compare oracle to tarot sometimes because I think if you look at things a little bit deeper, it could be probably the auditor in me, but if you look a little bit deeper, you always see something else, okay? But there's a lot of fire energy here. So it's Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly, okay? These could be in your chart. These just could be the energies. I'm just reading the energies, not necessarily the person or the sign. But look deeper. Discern, okay? Discern. This is the time to heal. Look really deeply into your healing. Now, I just want to show you the other card. 5 and 3, 53 is 8, okay? 1 and 7 is 8, 8, 8, 8, okay? Infinity. This is something that goes so deep, guys, okay? But now is the time, okay, to go on this adventure, to look at it, to pique your interest, but to look deeper. Don't just leap and worry about it on the way down, which is quite a common trait of mine. Look, process, reflect, protect. yourself grounded, okay? Get yourself grounded, okay? Grounded and centered and at one with yourself and your universe, which is you. 5 and 9, 59, 16, okay? 16, 1 and 6, 7. Wailing tree, reconciliations. A lot of fire energy and a lot of earth energy in here. So there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is coming up quite a lot, okay? In these readings, it's been the last 3 or 4 cards. Okay, so if that's in your chart, okay, or that's the energies about, they're quite fiery, okay? They're quite abundant, they're quite in your face, all right? You need to get yourself grounded and centered. There's been a lot of inner turmoil here, which is why healing and recovery is needed with these 4 of Swords, okay? Look at the deeper picture. Take your time, collective. What is meant for you isn't going to bugger off, okay? It's not. It will stay, okay? Sometimes it may withdraw so that you can be in the right vibration to receive this gift that the universe is imminently about to bestow you, okay? But if it is meant for you, it will always be yours, okay? Time moves and shifts. So sometimes what we don't have when we think, oh, I've lost that, probably isn't right for you now. Okay, it's vibrational frequency is how you are, okay? So it's meant for you at the time that you are best to receive it, best to benefit from it. Sometimes when we feel like we've had really good things taken from us, we either don't deserve them because we are mistreating them or disrespecting them, or we simply aren't evolved enough to understand the magnitude of the energy or to do the very best that we can with the gift that's about to bestow us. It's like intuitive psychic gifts. I think sometimes when a lot of us were a lot younger, we were very erratic, very out of kilter, and so they weren't brought forth to us as much then as they are when we were older and in a calmer energy. We could have been quite destructive with those gifts years back, and I do strongly believe that sometimes things aren't brought forth to you from the universe until you are in the best vibration to receive and grow them. Okay, so some of you think, God, I'm much better with my spirituality as I'm older than I was when I was younger. Yes, because you're not going to disrespect it, okay? You're going to work in harmony with the universe rather than against the universe to throw things out of kilter. They're smart cookie, they know, all right? So ground and centre yourself. Now it's a time for healing and recovery, but discernment, okay? Grace and generosity, benefactor. I told you there's a gift coming to you, didn't I? The universe is going to bring you the most precious gift, is what I've just been given. It could be around September, October time. I say that because here in the UK, these little beauties come out around that time, okay? If you know where to look for them, you know, and they're abundant. It's not something that's banded about, but if you know where they are, you know where they are. But there's 2 people here. And the energy is sterling. But do you know what? They're like little mice, okay, with wings, but they've got crowns as well. So there's a lot of dragonfly energy, there's a lot of spiritual energy here. I get the feeling you're either going to be bestowed something from someone who's passed, who's gained the wings, okay, which is going to someone who you saw as quite a big energy in your life, okay, or this is a coming together. This is a reconciliation with yourself, but also maybe the reconciliation with someone that you're going to build with. Could be either or, okay, if the story resonates. But there's a lot of stability here. Can you see how stable they are? How stable they are, okay? This is the rest and recovery, the looking at the fine print, the grounding and centering yourself. And once you've done this work and you've really looked, you've read the fine print of the fine print of the fine print, okay? You've grounded and centered yourself. You've taken your time for reflection, protection, recovery, restoration, okay? This is when your gift comes in. How wonderful is this, okay? Skywriting, fates, a lot of moon energy here, a lot of Cancer energy here. I see air as well, I see, okay, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy too. 4 and 9, 49, 15, 1 and 5, 6, okay. Skywriting, fates. Those of you that read runes, and if you haven't done it for some time, do it. Personally, I can't read runes, I'm not even going to lie about it. There's many things I can do spiritually. Runes is not one of them, yet. Yet. Another project added to the list. But I get the feeling here you're doing a lot of cloud gazing, you're seeing a lot of messages, a lot of, it's funny, I was talking to a friend the other day and I was saying to her, you can read the clouds. You can read them like oracle or tarot. Oh, I wouldn't know how. And I said, aha, you would though. So when I gave an example, oh, right, yeah. And then pictures of clouds back and forth and back and forth. It's you can read anything if you know how, if you're in the right energy space, if you're in the right vibration. Everyone is magic. You've just got to open your door and trust. Hold yourself. Support yourself. Ground and center yourself. Believe. Okay. So there are messages in the sky. Okay. Meditate. Draw down the moon. We've got full blue moon. Okay. In Pisces on the 31st next week, which is hugely exciting because I'm a Pisces. Pisces Sun and Pisces Venus. And as Venus is in retrograde and it's a full moon, I'm feeling a little bit special at the moment. I feel special most days, but not in the way that I would hope. Anyway, yes, a lot of your answers are in the sky. Meditate, okay? Doesn't hurt to keep your head in the clouds at the appropriate times. It's meditation, it's reflection, okay? It's processing. Your signs are there, guys, okay? The fates, what will be. Ain't nothing gonna stop it if it's meant to be, guys. You need to believe this. Don't feed the fear. I get this feeling of anxiety and fear. Whilst that's a perfectly normal emotion, it's bloody useless. I'm not even going to lie. It's useless, okay? It doesn't serve any purpose, all right? Okay, don't touch a live plug socket. Don't touch a bare flame. That kind of fear is healthy. Don't run out in front of that bloody great big wagon that's hurtling down the road clearly past the speed limit, okay? That kind of fear, yes. Head fear, easier said than done, granted, but it doesn't serve any purpose, guys, okay? Deep diver, diving into a task. 10, end of a cycle there. Yeah, more reflection, lots of thinking, lots of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. There is a lot of water, a lot of fire here. Ooh, I've got a lot of fire in my chart as well, but this is not my reading, this is your reading. Deep diving, really contemplating, unmarked trail, revelation. You've got something coming up ahead, a bit of a curveball, okay, that you weren't expecting. Okay, a bit of diversion in your life and your path that you weren't expecting at all, but it's not a bad thing. Ground yourself. Okay, make your structure solid. You can do it. You can. Okay, it's pertaining to this gift. Okay, this gift is going to really force you to get a grip on yourself, okay? To steady yourself, okay? And this is coming up. Now, I don't know what this is, but I can tell you this. Clarity and organisation, a tidy house. This is the rest of your life. This is important. No pressure. Clarity and organisation. This different path might make you feel slightly unsteady to begin with, but it will bring lifelong clarity. You'll get yourself organised, get yourself grounded, okay? There is call for grounded, okay? Intentionality as well. Make your intentions known. Ask the universe. If you don't ask, you don't get, okay? Manifest, okay? But be really, really, really careful. I've just been called back to this card. Really careful what you ask for, because you will get it. And sometimes the things we ask for, we get, but not in the form we were hoping for. Be specific, collective. Really specific on what you want, okay? But I tell you something, I'm quite excited for this tidy house. You're getting your shit in order, you're getting your affairs in order. Don't mean you're going to die, it just means you're finally getting those jobs done you've been putting off for quite a long time, okay? You are getting it going on. There's an odd back to front sentence, but that's what I've been given. There's an opportunity coming. It's a caterpillar, right? A chrysalis. They go all gunky and horrible and it feels dreadful and you feel like your whole life's falling apart and everything's going wrong. Welcome to retrograde. But then you emerge as this beautiful butterfly, don't you? And you do emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And that is where your gifts come, your clarity, okay? But it's going down a road you're not used to. Be prepared to be out of your comfort zone. Should we speak to the Divine Mother? I've just decorated my living room for the first time in a few years, and it's had a complete overhaul and complete different design, and I was frequently out of my comfort zone, and the amount of times I put it on the wall and think, oh, I don't like this. But it dried. I loved it. Let's have a look, Divine Mother. Okay, lovely. 16, Mahakali. Let's see what she has to say, shall we? Let's see what she has to say to guide us. Her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. Just say, steady yourself, have faith, don't second guess yourself, okay? Attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Still waters run deep, right? Such wisdom is vast and our perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness and unlimited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfilment. I said this, still waters. Correlates. She knows. Right, let's see what the universe has to say about this. Trust, guys. This is a massive trust mission, and this is with you. This is the biggest mission you're ever going to have, and this is with you, okay? Have trust. Sometimes you go down a path you're not expecting to, and I can definitely vouch for that. But you see hidden blessings in these paths. Nothing is set in stone. You have free will, okay? Free will, okay? Mutable moon. Hold your vision. Hold your nerve. Hold your vision. Know that what you believe is right. You're very close to achieving your goal. You absolutely are. Okay, give us moon. Balance spirituality with practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah, which confirms the end of the month, doesn't it? The blue moon at the end of the month, okay? Believe in the impossible. And surrender to the divine. Trust, okay, that they are working with you, not against you. It's happening for you, not to you. Do you have a message from the angels? I've just dropped a card. What does that say? A time to give rather than to take. Time to give to your table, guys, okay? People have been, give to yourself. I think people have been taking from you for far too long. Okay, new moon in Virgo, which is an earth sign. People have been taking from your pot for far too long and riding your train without a ticket for far too long. Oh, big happy changes. I said this, didn't I? Have faith in this path you're not expecting. There are big happy changes coming. Anything else, please? Wait. I said discernment, didn't I? Read the fine print of the fine print of the fine print. Do it. More, please, guys. Give a timeline, please. Some kind of timing. Absolutely. Timing card, please. This new path is going to be a bit like autumn to you. There will be people that drop off that you didn't expect to drop off in your life. People sometimes that had no place in your life anyway, because you're a new vibration, you're a new energy. It happens, okay? Not everybody can travel the full journey with you. Sounds cliche, but it is true, okay? We bend and twist like the seasons and the weathers. Okay, guys. Okay. Right, listen to your intuition. Do. Listen to your spidey senses. Have discernment. Take action on your intuition, not what you're being led to. Let go, okay? People are going to drop off. Understand that, okay? Peaceful resolution, okay? It's going to be all right in the end, I promise you. There is no need to worry. Don't second guess yourself. Within the next few months, guys, it's really going to start to kick off and change, okay? Collective. I know change is scary, and it is scary, but you have to have faith. There's a path coming up that's going to be a little rocky, a little shaky, one that you're not expecting at all, okay? Be sensible, be practical, okay? You need a practical plan, of course you do, okay? You can't have your head too much in the clouds. You do need to understand that, you know, the modern world is the modern world, and whilst you want to sometimes live in a different century, we are not in a different century, okay? That's on your other timeline. But there are times when change is called for. drastic change. Things come in like big towers. They're set to rock us. They're not always bad things. Change isn't a bad thing. Change is often a good thing. We just need to understand and respect that. Okay. So guys, whilst there's change coming, there's a massive revelations coming to you. I think a lot of things that have been put to bed that have troubled you from your past energies. Okay. But I think the main focus here is on healing yourself. Okay. Is reflection. Is understanding who and what you are and why, and being okay with that. Getting down and dirty with yourself and being okay with that. Being okay with your quirks. Being okay with things that perhaps you don't like so much about yourself. Okay. Understanding you are a divine engine. You are the Formula One racing car. You work perfectly. You just got to know how to drive yourself. We'll have one more card before we go. I was just shuffling to put it back in the deck. The fiery climax approaches. So there was a lot of fire, didn't I, in this reading? Full moon in Aries, okay? Fiery climax approaches. So guys, a lot of fire, a lot of water energy. But there is a call to ground yourself, okay? And you definitely need to rest, recover, recuperate, reflect. Collective, that's the message I have for you today. I really do hope that's been helpful. If you haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more we read. Okay, there is no motivation better than success. So guys, please come join me on this spiritual journey. Look after yourselves. Keep tight and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.